Kwajong Kansa Lewin. Now the story says popular Kumawood actor Kwajong Kansa, popularly known as Lewin, has called on his fans not to wait for him to die before they honor him. He has therefore urged them to erect a statue in his honor while he is alive. Now, the actor said in an interview with Ultimate FM that he would do it for himself if nobody would do that for him. The comedian cum musician pointed out that he has realized that people are honored in Ghana only after they are dead. Therefore, he sees that as a bad practice. Lewin stated that popular comedians like the late Bob Santo and Nkomode, among others, have contributed immensely to the creative arts industry, but no monument has been created to celebrate them even after their death. Now, the actor bemoaned that people may soon forget about the exploits and achievements of these great comedians if nothing is done in their memory. So it would be in the interest of the nation to immortalize them by erecting statues for them. This, according to him, will serve as a motivation to other comedians to work hard and contribute to the development of the creative arts industry in Ghana. Now, Lewin said the initiative will also serve as a means to preserve the historic antecedents of the comedy industry in Ghana and further entice the younger generation to also develop an interest in comedy. Now, the Boss Nation CEO said Ghana could also benefit financially. Underline this line. The Boss Nation CEO said Ghana could also benefit financially from them as it could attract tourists into the nation. Now, Lewin further explained that he once visited a tourist site in Canada and saw statues of prominent personalities in the world, including American President Barack Obama, where people pay to see them. Okay, so you can also do further reading on myjoyonline.com, peacefmonline.com, and almost all the entertainment websites here in Ghana. Now, let me come back to DJ Roy, whether he also requested for a statue during his prime days when he was producing all the hits in Ghana. Roy, did you request for a statue?
Good morning. Good morning. But good actually, when you said this one, no, I did not request for a statue because I wasn't thinking on his level. It's on a very high level. I remember that when you said this, it just pricked my mind that there was the guitarist for Sibisa. He's a Nigerian. He's called Jake Solo. He died he was a friend of mine. He died in a car accident going to the studio to record. There are two, the singer and Jake Solo, so what they did in Nigeria was start the practice of doing monuments for people that actually, celebrities that actually have influenced the society. And that initiative carried on. In other words, if you go to the Music Union office, you see this bust. Bust of people creative people that have passed on, that have, effected exploit for, and so the moment you said that is what came to my mind. Now, it serves to make us remember, it's a positive observation. And how did he get it? He went somewhere, realized that this is actually what is going on. Just as I was coming, Obama just opened. They're going to open Black American History Museum, specially for Black history, where how they started, how they came in chains and other specific, and they have James Brown is there, all the people that effected change in the history of the Black emancipation. They've built a museum for them, special. So what he's saying, it comes out of it, what he has seen out there, and it's all right for him to make this commendation, looking at what is the Ghanaians and how we do our things.
But then some people were arguing that should he ask for this, or he should wait for the state to recognize him, because I'm not sure he's the only person in the arts industry who has done exploits. There are other people, other great people who have also done well. So if you are calling
but have they done that for them?
No, they've not done it for anybody.
So he's actually raising an issue here. He's raising an issue. He knows that he knows what he has done for this industry, and he says, if nobody does it, I will do it for myself. That is a guy with a different way of thinking. Do you understand? You see, many people who come out with concept, but did you do something for those people who are great? You did not. So what kind of argument is that? But it comes out of people who actually are thinking morbid. The question is that somebody has initiated something based on what he has seen around the world. And he's saying, if you don't do it, I will do it for myself to set the pace. And I'm telling you, just even Nigeria here, if you go to the music union, they have the history, the bust of people that have achieved greatness. You understand what I'm trying to say? So what he's saying can only be perceived with this kind of great and respect for somebody to have that. You see, initiators always come are opposed by people who have no concept of the idea. When somebody initiates something, relax and go through it. Where is he coming from? Do you understand? He just didn't get up and speak. He traveled the world and saw things that we can easily do. I know many Ghanaians who go there, when they come back, they forget all the things they do, and they come back and then act as if they've never traveled. Their eyes haven't opened. You understand? You know our politicians, they go out there, they see, they so see, and they come here, and then all they do is think about their 4x4 and drive around. But he traveled, saw something that, Ghana, then he offered to even pay for his own, if nobody else is going to do for those that came after him, before him, and nobody respected them. Only person who can talk is somebody if we've done for those people. Do you understand? But if you haven't done for any of them, last time I went to the National Theatre and I saw Reggie Rockstone's image at the National Theatre. I was so proud. You understand what I'm trying to say? These people who are talking like this are leaders.
Where did you see that image?
At National Theatre. You haven't even seen it. On the wall of National Theatre. You don't know that?
Which no, National Theatre has some places that maybe we might not be aware.
In front, right? If you see, we don't even look at it. That's how sad it is. You see, nobody's seen it.
Maybe it was an event that.
No, this is it's on the wall. It's engraved on the wall.
Reggie Rockstone.
Reggie Rockstone. I'm telling you.
Wow.
You see, we don't even look at it.
In fact, after here, I'm going to Mervyn Peak. I'll make sure.
Make sure you look at. You see, Reggie. I'm telling you. Let him call and answer for it. I'm telling you. I saw that. I said, yes, that is what we should be seeing. He's engraved. That is eternal. What are we talking about? Do you understand what I'm saying? So this kind of things. When I saw it, I was like, great. You guys are
there was nothing at the National Theatre is still beating out.
Yeah, you see, because you guys don't, you see, that's the problem.
Is it outside or inside?
Outside. Right outside. Reggie Rockstone, man. I'm telling you guys even don't look at this.
Please, if you are listening to us and you've seen this, confirm.
You understand? We don't even look at it.
Okay.
What kind of country is this?
Okay.
You understand? We can't have the audacity to celebrate. We don't have it. All we do is dead people that we go there for our own interest, not for even the interest of the dead man. That's what we do. You understand? So I'm happy this guy has traveled around the world and seen something. So
you're happy he's calling for this?
Call that shot. And nobody should come with the morbid mentality to come and contradict that and make it look like caricature. There's this very great idea. We should be able to, and he has seen it. He has seen great people taken for granted. You understand? And he's saying, listen, for what haven't we sat here and you yourself have said that you should be celebrated before you should be celebrated before you die?
Yeah.
So what is he saying differently?
But by calling for a statue where people even come and pay for a tourist attraction and all that, that is very huge.
No, it's not. I see, this is exactly the point. The point is that when you have history, people will come. Is thinking transgenerational.
But
when people will come years later and then come and
don't we have others who have done greater than he is doing or he has done?
But we've not honored them.
So are we not going to look at those people before we consider him? Or
no, he is paying for his.
It is like somebody coming and the person says, okay, Sammy Flex, because you're doing this on radio, let's do this for you. When in reality, there are some greater radio personalities who have been around or who are around, nothing has been done for them. And
you see, that thinking comes from people who are thinking that we have to say something against a positive idea. When you think like that, that's what you are doing. A positive idea is a positive idea. Well, oh, great, let's start. Okay, we are going to start from here and build and build and build and come to you. Great idea. But what he's doing is spark a conversation of something that we could do to benefit trans generations. So the thing is, if he said that, let's start by building one for Konimo, the dead ones, if that is what you want to do. But not do anything at all and use it as an argument against a great idea is morbid. Do you understand? I don't want to hear people come out with argument against a positive idea. Contribute your positive idea. It's a good call. So let's start by saying, oh, okay, great. JJ, Jaguar Jokers, there was a great comedian there who also changed their face. Let's do that and reach him. Praise the Lord, I understand that. Then he said, I can't even wait for you to finish JJ's. I'm going to pay for mine so that in case he doesn't know when he's going to die. And looking at the track record of Ghana, he cannot guarantee that they will even do anything for him. So he's investing in his future so that the people come 10 years, 100 years to come, there's, oh, this guy really affected the industry. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? We don't have to always forget our history. And when we have monuments to remind us, it's a great call. It's a very positive call, and I recommend him for that. And I encourage every creative person to travel so that they can see things and let it influence their creative process. Because if you stay in your small world and think that you know everything, you know what happens to you? Your concept of the universe becomes warped. Do you understand? Because you're operating in the universe, but you have no concept of it. So your ideas about what really happened is different from what you actually experienced. What you did was experience something, and you realize, oh, so great people that you never knew, they are being mentioned, and they have busts and plaques and statues to remind you. They point to this one. They say, oh, this is what this man did, this and this, and oh, okay, if he this man, then me too, I can do more. You understand? So we can stand on shoulders of giants.
All right. Thank you so much, DJ Roy.